Man, it was a dream. It was a trip. It was something that I had never thought, when I was a young kid that I'd be into hip hop on it. It's the best in throwback hits radio. It's Mighty G-Force Radio Soul, and we got the tickets that you've been waiting on for the Sam Cooke Play. That's August the 12th, right here in Dallas, Texas. Now, we're taking the 1st, the 7th, and the 15th caller. You call in, we got the ticket for you. The first time was a friend of mine, sister was dating one of the DJs for DJ Kool Herc. And we went out to the Bronx to a party that they were having. I probably was about 15, at that time. We wasn't even supposed to get in the party, but because she was dating a guy, they allowed us in. So that was the first real party jam that I had seen. It was DJs in Manhattan. I came out of, Harlem, New York, which was Manhattan. But the Bronx was doing it on a different level. The guys that was around, they were really, when I got in the game, it was really disco. It was disco and funk. And basically the rap came from us just chopping up break beats, DJing and, cutting Apache and dance to the drummer's beat and all the different vibes that was going on at that time. Those were the break beats. Those was the ones that, the big beat, that's what the DJs would chop up and the rappers would rap to. So the first time I stepped into the Galaxy 2000, I seen DJ Kool Herc. Dude was enormous, very, very tall dude. I heard a lot about him, but it was like the first time I really actually seen him. And this dude had about 40 speakers. And he just said, you are now listening to DJ Kool Herc and the Herculoids. That echo went for 2 minutes, 2-minute flat, straight before they even threw the beat on. And that's when I knew right then and there, I had to be a part of this. I told my mother, I said, Mama, I'm gonna be a DJ. I got me and my boys, and we went downtown to Canal Hi-Fi. And I went down there and I bought the equipment. We spent so much money because, you talking about 1977. You talking about $4,000, a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So, the guy was able to close up after we finished. But the crazy thing was, we was getting ready to bring that stuff home. I bought big speakers. I think I got a pair of SL210s back then. That was a turntable with flash back then. I had got the 210s. We getting ready to get on the train and come home with all this equipment. And the guy said, nah, you can't take that on the train. Y'all been have to kill somebody or get killed because somebody gonna try to rob you for all this equipment. But that's how hungry we was. We was gonna bring that home on the train. He closed the store after he did his last sale, and he drove us all the way uptown. And I get upstairs, and I never forget, my mother was sitting in the kitchen drinking her coffee. Me, Sugar Ray, and a couple of my other guys, man, we just started dragging all this equipment in the house. And she looked at me and she said, what are you doing? I said, Mom, I'll be a DJ. Because I didn't give up and I didn't quit. I got better and I continued to practice. And in the end, I end up doing some of the biggest parties with some of the biggest artists, that has come out of hip hop. The Dougie Freshes, the Slick Ricks, the Rob Bass, Easy Rocks, Grandmaster Flash. DJ Red Alert. Used to get off the radio station back in the days and come to our place and jam with us. I did hundreds and hundreds of parties in New York City. I just got a text in today where one of the guys that's on the board of the Hip Hop Museum in New York is working on getting us to be a part of the Hip Hop Museum, which would be an honor, to my legacy. Dallas, Texas. So crazy how I end up getting here. One of my ex-girlfriends, Audrey Evans, was down here going to school, and she begged me to come visit her. And when I seen this place, I knew I wanted to be here. And, I've been able to just, have a great life. You know what I'm saying? Been in business for myself over 30 years out here. And, helping, artists and helping, regular people, fulfill their dreams. I go out and work in the community.